Are you on live?
Yes, this is streaming live now.
So let us check whether we are on live. So looks like it. Right. Then da, da, da. Show. Oh. Let's see. So it's seemingly we are on live. Amra, I'll come back soon. Just a second. No. So the link is now available in my page. So ladies and gentlemen, good evening.
Good evening.
Good evening to all of you who are watching. As you know, this is a concert of almost world music, world poetry, featuring audiences, featuring artists from almost different parts of the globe. Is it possible to put mute put everyone, if you kindly yourself on mute? Great. So those who are watching, many thanks. This is a wonderful session of world poetry, music, and dance as part of Saudha Facebook concert series. So this concert and talk series has been started almost 3-4 weeks ago, just to stay in a company, stay in association with you in this unprecedented time. And we are delighted to know that so many artists, so many audiences all around the globe are so happy with this concert series. They sent us so many lovely feedback and they want us to continue. So that shows that art can stand beside you when humanity is in crisis. So we will try to be oblivious to be oblivious about what is happening, the depressive fact of this coronavirus through music, through hunting verses of poetry today. But let me introduce our regular panel first. As you know, part and parcel of this panel, a poet and a very talented journalist and a wonderful friend of us, Sarwari Alam. Sarwar Bhai, Many thanks
Hello.
for joining today.
Hello, everyone. Very nice to see you. Thank you so much, Kasar Bhai, for giving me this opportunity to be here today. I welcome you, everyone. I look forward to enjoy your presentation. Thank you.
Many thanks. And I also would like to introduce another regular panel member. Shaheen Mitul is a spoken word artist and also as an organizer and a friend of us. Many thanks for joining again, Mitul.
Thank you very much and welcome everyone. Looking forward to today's show.
I also would like to introduce another panel member, one of the most versatile singers here in UK, founder of 3 wonderful organizations, Rabika, Rabi Bharati, and Niyom, Sri Sanjay Day. Many thanks, Sanjay Day, for joining today.
Thanks very much, Kasar Bhai. Thanks to this session, this Facebook Live session. I'm really enjoying a lot. And thanks to all of the participants and the panel members, those who are here. Hope I was really eagerly waiting for this.
Many thanks again.
Thank you.
Exactly. So I mean, so many wonderful performers are performing today. So let's go on to this soon. I also would like to introduce one of the finest Indian semi-classical vocalists here in UK, and also the founder of another North-based music organization, Pratibha Performing Arts, Srimati Shomana Bosho. Many thanks, Shomana, for joining today.
Good evening, everybody. And thank you so much for having here. And of course, this online concert series has become a regular thing, past part of our regular life of this lockdown life of ours. So, we are all having a lovely time. Though the surrounding is not that, happy, but still we are enjoying this session.
Many thanks. I also would like to, is Jasmine here? Jasmine Chaudhary perhaps will join sometime very soon. So I'm waiting for Jasmine Chaudhary, and another Persian singer, Persian dancer Lily will join very soon. So I also would like to ask everyone, this Facebook Live is available in my profile, in Saudha's profile, Saudha, and also it is available in Saudha Bangla Music Festival's profile. So you can perhaps share from there. Those who are watching, this is a kind request to everyone. If you'd like to let everyone know, let everyone be the part of this wonderful way of promoting music, stay in music and poetry, please share this in your timeline. I also would like to introduce a wonderful Italian singer, Naomi Balzano. So Naomi
Good
Balzano.
evening.
Good evening, Naomi Balzano. Welcome. Naomi Balzano
Thank
actually
you.
sings traditional music from Salento, a small area in Puglia, in the east-south coast of Italy. This music is called Pizzicia.
Pizzica. Pizzica. Yes.
like the dance, and belongs to Tarantelia's family. So we'll explore. This is a completely different kind of music. I checked in YouTube, and completely different kind of music. Music will be for our audiences who are watching, and for our panel members even who are watching. So we'd like to explore a bit about this music. I also would like to introduce another wonderful poet. Perhaps some of our regular audiences have seen her in Leeds as part of Radha Raman Folk Festival. So she is Tahira Rahman. Many thanks, Tahira, for joining today. Tahira, can you? Yeah. So Tahira is a performance poet, an outreach support worker in Leeds. She started performing at the end of 2018, and a year later, she made a big name for herself with headline performance at the festivals and award-winning long-running nights such as Spoken Weird and Punk in Dublin this year. Her poetry has been published in the US by Our Verse magazine and Soul Lit in Canada, and locally by Make Our Rights Reality Charity. She is also the author of Mirages of Reality, published in April 2019. Her most recent book was published in April 2020 called Inspirational Quotes from the Journey of Reality, and she now hosts the Tahira Rahman Poet Show, which will be accessed on www.tahirarahman.com. We're interested on this. So, ladies and gentlemen, join me welcoming Tahira Rahman. Tahira, many thanks for joining today.
Thank you.
And let me also introduce another wonderful baul singer who joined from India, Shantiniketon now. Shankhamitra Di, many thanks for joining.
Thank you.
So Shankhamitra Das is a baul singer and painter living and working in Shantiniketon. She has learned baul, Fakiri, Murshidi songs in the Guru Shishya Parampara, and also through traveling and being in the close association with many baul and fakir gurus like Sanatan Das Baul, Radheshem Goshai, Basudev Das Baul, Parvati Baul, Mansur Fakir, Sadhan Das Boiragi, and others. She has performed in 50 years of Matri Mandir, Pondicherry 2018, consecutive years in Lalmati, Utshab, Novi Mumbai 2016, 2017, Australian Poets Meet, Vishwa Bharati 2015, Shantiniketon, Dhaka Biennial 2018 as a participating painter. So many thanks for joining Parvati Di in this show. I also would like to introduce another performer, and I'm personally looking forward to witness her dance, Persian dancer, Lily, Arkani and Irani, you can see. Lily is a very spiritual Persian folk singer, folk dancer. So she dances Sufi dance, also spiritual renditions. As you know, Iranian poetry is so rich. So she sings with spiritual music, Sufi music, and essentially folk music. Many thanks, Lily, for joining today. Can you hear me, Lily?
Yes, I can hear you. Hi.
Hi, hello. Hello, many thanks. Many thanks. So let us start with a bit of music. One request to everyone. Lily, that's the link is available in my profile if you'd like to join, if you'd like to share. Naomi, did you manage to share?
In Facebook.
Yeah, Facebook. If you go to my profile.
In Facebook, Mr. Ahmad.
Yeah, in Facebook. You can share from Facebook. This is available in my profile. If you go to my profile or show this profile, you can share from there. Linkta.
Okay.
Tahira, did you find it? And also, Shankhamitra did duto iye dekhchi, duto ID te bodhoy ঢুকেছেন আচ্ছা. Naomi, did you manage to share?
Yeah, I managed to share it.
Okay, fantastic. And Tahira, did you manage to share as well?
Yeah, I did. I managed to share it.
Great. Fantastic. Naomi, can you hear? Can you hear me?
Mute. Okay.
So did you manage to share the link? Did you find this in?
I shared this. Is it correct?
And Mitul, is it? I mean, is the link available in Radharaman Folk Fest? No, not this one. No, not this one. This is. You have to go to Facebook. If you go to Facebook,
Yeah, it is available on Radharamon's Facebook page.
and if you go to Radharamon Folk Fest page,
This one.
Yeah, if you scroll down, you will
if you scroll
see
down,
the live stream.
Okay. This
And
one.
then-
find it. Have you
Yes,
found it?
you just need to share,
Yeah.
hit the share button.
Okay.
Thank
Have
you.
you found it?
Okay. Thank you.
Okay, fantastic. Thank you very much. So let us start with a bit of Bengali baul music. শঙ্খমিত্রদি একটু গান শুনতে চাই, এরপরে কথা হবে, and then we'll explore Italian music, we'll explore Persian dance, and all other form of arts, and then poetry gradually. So let us start with a bit of baul music to create an ambience of devotion, an ambience of searching human being through hunting verses of baul poetry.
Thank you, Kaisar Bhai. Namaste, and all the panelists and the participants here. I'm very grateful to you and to the Saudha Arts and the Radharaman Folk Festival. So I think I should start with a song by Radharaman.
Great, fantastic.
Before I go on to something I wrote myself in this context at this time. So let me see. Do I sing the whole song or just part of it?
You can sing perhaps the whole song first, yeah.
গোরা যদি হইতো আমার কুমকুম চন্দ্র আমি অঙ্গেতে আমি গৌর বলে ডাকি রজঙ্গনার সম শন কৃষ্ণ বেহানে মোর মন হইয়াছে চাসুকি আমি ডাকি জানো গোরানো রাই অঙ্গ আছে মাখামাখি ডাকি সই গো শীতের সিঁদুর মাথার চিরুনি আমি একবার যদি পাইতাম গোরা গোরা
ছাপাইয়া গো রাখিতাম ছাড়িয়া বাঁধিতাম বেনি গৌর ডাকি সই গো সই আমার হস্তের কঙ্কণ গলার পাঁচলতে আমি গৌর গলে লাগাইয়া ধীরে ধীরে গমন করি সাই রমন গৌর চরণে আমি দাসী হয়ে থাকি গৌর ডাকি তাই আমি গৌর বলে ডাকি গোরা যদি হইত আমার তুমকো মচন্দন গোরা 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 যদি হইত আমার কুমকুম চন্দন আমি অঙ্গেতে মাখি আমি গৌর বলে ডাকি জয় গুরু।
Beautiful singing. Excellent.
Many thanks, Shankhomitradi. We have started with a very devotional Bengali Baul song. Before I go to Mitul, perhaps reading from audience's feedback, whether we have been heard rightly, can I ask Naomi Valzano? Are you ready, Naomi?
Yes. Yes.
Can we listen a bit from yourself, because this is a completely will talk, and then is it possible to get yourself a bit silent mode so that you can listen just to your music? Is it because this is? Would you be able to say a bit about the music that you do? You do
Okay.
Yeah, first.
This is an ancient music born in the south of Italy during the work in the country. So women collect vegetables and sing. So
What is the form it is called? What is the form of music? Did you say?
The form of, okay.
Is it Pizzicia? Pizzicia? Is it?
Pizzica. Pizzica. It's the name of the bite of a spider.
Okay.
It's a legend because this music is born, and the instrumental the instrument are tamburello, is this frame drum with goat skin and rattles. You play it by triplet. And the rhythm is pressing. Other instruments are organetto, mandolino, violin. There is a dance. Today I have my family that play with me and dance.
Oh, great, fantastic.
She's
fantastic.
a little dancer and singer. She's Viola, she's a 10-year-old. Vuoi chiamare Biagio?
Hello.
Sì, fai venire. My husband plays organetto, drum too. He sings. So we try to enjoy you.
Right, great.
Okay.
Right, yeah.
Do you see my?
Hello. Hi, hello. Thank you for joining.
Do you see my daughter dancing?
Oh, hi, hello. Yeah, we can see. Yeah. Thank you. Please do.
Okay. Per mezzo.
Many thanks. Wow, how beautiful is this? One thing for the when you sing next, Naomi, if you can sing a bit closer to the device so that your words can be heard rightly. But can you perhaps say a bit about when you said this is an ancient music from Salento? No? So how ancient is this?
How?
How
Sorry?
ancient?
How-
How ancient
How
is this?
ancient?
How old?
We are speaking about 19.
I'm back in the chaos and fluidity teams.
1950, 40.
1940, something like this.
Yes.
And
Yeah.
this used to be performed. This used to be performed when potatoes have been picked in the agriculture, is it?
No, olive
Olive, olive.
and tobacco. There was a spider that bites women while we were collect tobacco. And so the legend says that the bite of the spider was come si dice velenosa? Was make a sort of trance in women. They get mad, so they have to dance to. I'm sorry, it's too much that I don't speak English.
No, that's understandable. So this is a form of music of I can say this is a music of farmers in Italy, in the area where it was evolved.
Yes,
Farmers,
yes,
more or
it's
less.
famous, and now it's famous all over the world. There are artists that are well known in every part of the world. There's a famous festival. The name is La Notte della Taranta.
Okay.
And they plays in all over the world.
Many thanks, Naomi. I'll come back to you for another performance and talk a bit. Let's see, you know, how my panel members think about
Yeah,
this.
Naomi. Hi, Naomi.
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, he can hear. Yes.
Yeah.
He can hear.
Molto bella. Molto bella.
So at least someone can talk in Italian. Yeah.
It is Italian, isn't it?
Yeah, it means very nice.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Shumana, would you like to add anything?
Absolutely wonderful, Naomi. You know, we had a lovely time watching a family band. So, you know, your little one, what instrument or is he going to sing, you know, when he grows? So do you have any plans for him?
Yeah, he will be perhaps. Yeah.
She sings very, very well.
Oh, so there will be two singers then.
And she can play the drum. The little boy is 8 months old, so he loves music. We understood that he loves it, but we don't know what.
You don't need anybody else. You don't need anybody else from outside. It's a complete family band.
Yes, I have a band at home.
Thank you, Naomi. Anyone who'd like to survey? Anyone like to add anything?
No, yeah, buongiorno, Naomi. It's really, really fantastic. It's late afternoon. It's quite sunny in London today. And what your daughter she was dancing. I was feeling that kind of carnival, you know, happening in London street. She's full of life, really. Gorgeous, fantastic, outstanding, truly outstanding. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Let us perhaps listen a bit from audiences. Mithul, is it possible to read from audiences' feedback?
Yes, sure. Our regular panel member, Jasmine Chaudhary, has sent her apology, and because she can't join us today because of some family commitments, and she said, with you all in spirit. Then we have Shonali Mukta Roy. I always try to watch your live show just because of the way you organize. For that, big round of applause. You never know, maybe someday I will join with you all.
Who said?
Shornali Mukta Roy.
Oh, thank you, Shonali, for this lovely comment.
Then Sri Jyotilal Goswami said, Kaisar Bhai, I'm always interested in such type of musical program. You know it very well.
Many thanks, Sri Jyotilal. Many thanks for watching. exactly.
A request from Shoykot Kumar Mondal, Baul song as created by Tagore could be a good addition to this. If anyone please come up with a Tagore song, that would be
Right,
great.
okay. Okay, let's see. So many thanks to those who are watching. Please, that is a request. Please share it to your network so that everyone can watch, everyone can be the part of this beautiful music and poetry in this unprecedented time outside. So let us go a bit of for a bit of poetry. Is it possible, Sarbai, to read something? Read a poetry first before I move on to the next performance.
Yeah, no problem at all. I will. Okay, one of my very close friends, poet Shahin Mithuli, she has chosen Hafiz for me today. So let me see if it's it's a very small print. I don't know why she has chosen to give me this much trouble. I can't really see that. Okay. The name of this poem is Morning Light. You are dawn. I am a candle glowing in solitude to you. Smile and lo, my vital spirit soars. Such is the pain from the love's wound. O taming locks of beauty, that about my tomb a bed of violets will grow. Waiting upon the threshold of your desire, I open my eyes that you might show me favor, but instead you retire. Sorrow's lesion, I'm never thankful for your friendship. May God protect you. When I am forsaken, you alone will abide with me. Pupil of my eye, despite your black heart, I am your slave, because of my heart's sorrow calls for a shower of 1,000 tears. The rising sun spreads its rays across the sky, revealing my love's splendor that none observe as I. If my love, like the pussy spring breeze, should pass a face storm, then this passion shall rend my shroud in two. Thank you.
Yeah, that's brilliant.
Thank you, Sanjada. Kasar bhai, I think you need to unmute your microphone. Anyway, yeah, it's all right.
Many thanks for reading Hafiz. Hafiz. So let us go a bit for music again. Is it possible to listen a bit from Baul again? Shankhamitra Di, একটু যদি আপনার সঙ্গে একটু কথা বলতে চাই, মানে বাউল সঙ্গীতের প্রতি আপনার how this passion for Baul music developed?
Yes, actually, I read Tagore, and while reading Tagore in Goda, there was a piece where there was a writing where it mentions that a blind beggar sings along Khachar Bhitor Achin Pakhe Kamni Ashe Jay. So I used to sing Tagore songs, and I learned classical music since my childhood. And then I thought I must learn this song. So to learn this song, I had to go to Baul Guru. And then gradually I went on to learning Baul songs from different gurus. And this is where I am. And I've been traveling to many akhras, sadhu sabhas, and Baul fairs and ashrams of different gurus. Yes.
Wow, fantastic. How beautiful is this? So are those ashrams just around India?
Yeah,
just
in India and also in Bangladesh, in Kushtia, I have traveled.
You went to Kushtia as well? Oh, great. Oh, great.
Yeah. For Lalan Shahid's Bazaar.
So let us listen a bit from Lalan Shangamitra ji, if it is possible.
So you mean, Shangamitra ji, you mean Lalun Saiji has inspired you a lot for this
Yes.
baul songs,
Yeah.
folk music?
Yes.
And what
I've
instrument do you use? Only Aktara or anything else?
Yeah, oftentimes I would use a drum, which I'm not carrying right now. I mean, I don't
Right.
have it, but I'm using
Right.
only the and some rhythm from my
Aktara.
yeah, the rhythm I'm using
But
from the
Aktara is, yeah,
Sorry?
Aktara, I want to know this Aktara. It's is it the traditional Aktara? I don't think it is traditional, right? It has been it's very modern type. The sound which is coming from this one, is it right?
I was using my Tanpura droid also along with this, so maybe the two sounds were mixed. But this Iktar I have from Kushtia.
Yeah, yeah. I mean the tune, like, is it of like Lawer Aktara? Is it not? I don't think it is from Lao, right? Kathir,
না
wooden.
এটা লাউতে রেক্সিন লাগানো আছে ওখানে এরকম করে ওরা বানায়
Acha, acha. And the sound is not like fluctuating. That's what I was noticing. The sound was not fluctuating, like the notes. Especially it was, I mean, অনেক সময় ওই বেঁধে রাখাটা খুব মুশকিল হয়, জেনারেলি একটু সরে যায়। তো এটা দেখছিলাম যে খুব একটা নোটে দাঁড়িয়ে আছে। So এটা জেনারেলি থাকে না। খুব সুন্দর। Very nice.
সৌমিত্রা দি, একটু লাইটটা জ্বালাবেন আপনার ঘরে, তাহলে we can see you in more light. Is it possible?
Yeah, yes. I'll put it on. You cannot see me?
It's little darker actually.
Is it okay now?
Lot better, lot better. We can see your face now. Absolutely soulful singing. Fantastic.
Thank you, Mitali.
I've been to Shantiniketon once. My memories are still very fresh.
When was that?
During Dol Utsav.
Okay. Yeah. So as Kaisar Bhai
So are you
said,
going to sing from Lalun Saiji? Yeah.
Yeah, as Kaisar Bhai said, yeah, sweet, yeah.
Yeah.
What should I sing? Any common song? সন্ধানে যাই সেখানে আমি কি সন্ধানে যাই সেখানে মনের মানুষ যেখানে করে আধার ঘরে জ্বলছে বাতি আধার ঘরে জ্বলছে বাতি দিবারাতি নাই সেখানে মনের মানুষ যেখানে সন্ধানে যাই সেখানে বলো কি সন্ধানে যাই সেখানে মনের মানুষ যেখানে চলতে পথে কামনা দিতে পারি দিতে তিরুপিনে
সন্ধানে যাই সেখানে বালকে সন্ধানে যাই সেখানে মনের মানুষ যেখানে রসিক যারা চতুর তারা তারাই নদী ধারা চিনে তারাই উজান তরি যাচ্ছে বেয়ে উজান তরি যাচ্ছে বেয়ে তারাই স্বরূপ সাধন জানে তারাই স্বরূপ সাধন জানে মনের মানুষ যেখানে সন্ধানে যাই সেখানে আমি কি সন্ধানে যাই সেখানে মনের মানুষ যেখানে এখন মনে হারাম মনির মতো মহনি হারাম মনির মতো হারা হলাম চিত্রে জলে হারা হলাম চিত্রে ধনে মনের মানুষ যেখানে সন্ধানে যাই সেখানে আমি কি সন্ধানে যাই সেখানে মনের মানুষ যেখানে ওরে আধার ঘরে ওরে আধার ঘরে গো ওরে আধার ঘরে জ্বলছে বাতি দিবারাতি নাই সেখানে দিবারাতি নাই সেখানে মনের মানুষ যেখানে সন্ধানে যাই সেখানে আমি কি সন্ধানে যাই সেখানে মনের মানুষ যেখানে
Sadhu, sadhu.
Beautiful, beautiful singing, really. এই সন্ধানে যাই সেখানে মনের মানুষ যেখানে, for which I search for where my beloved one lives. It's excellent, beautiful singing, mind-blowing, Sangeeta Mitradi. Thank you so much for such beautiful presentation.
Thank you so much for it.
Many, many.
Just to ask you, did you meet Sanatan Das Baul by any chance? Sanatan Das Baul, yeah?
Yes, I'm already connected to him, brother. I stay in the ashram in Mala, in Moner Manush ashram where he which belongs to him. And
তা আপনি সুযোগ পেয়েছেন তার থেকে শেখার?
হ্যাঁ, মানে আমরা তো মানে সঙ্গ করি, তো সেই সময়।
আচ্ছা 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 আচ্ছা, বাহ, অপূর্ব।
Shangamati, one thing, I'll come back to you with a question. Because you are a painter, I can see a number of canvases just behind you.
Yes,
So would you think that your journey of painting is also helping the journey of this bowl singing? I'll ask you afterwards, but let me introduce our poet, and then let me focus on Tahira Rahman's performance. Tahira already performed for Radharamon Folk Festival last year, and already received so many wonderful feedback from our audiences for her passionate way of performance and selection of beautiful, for writing very passionate, very engaging verses, spiritually connecting verses. So Tahira, how are you today?
I'm fine. I'm so sorry I had to go. I've had
No, that's fine. So is it possible, first of all, how are you self-isolating?
Well, I'm a key worker, so I've been actually working up until this week when I've booked 2 weeks off. So it's been pretty busy for me still, but I'm trying to just rest in this time, but clearly it's not happening.
So are you, how many poems did you manage to write in this?
About 4.
About 4. Oh, good. So writing is going on.
Yeah.
That's great. That's great. Writing is always a solace of heart. So let us perhaps read, let us perhaps hear from your poetry. If you kindly read 2 or 3 of your poems, and then we'll move on to audiences' feedback. Perhaps you want to know what audiences are saying as well.
Yeah,
So,
that's fine. What I'll do, my poems are quite short, so I'm going to give it a bit of a mix between spirituality and emotion, so you can see the kind of, because I've got 2, one from the book Mirage's Reality and one that's kind of spiritual, and I know that you guys like spiritual poetry, so we could do a bit of that as well. Yeah, so I'll start with the first poem. It's called Mirage. Chasing the mirage like a fool, but it's too cool for my hands to stay away. It's too sweet, almost like a treat once in a while. But when the sun goes down, there is only darkness, darker than my eyes when they are closed, darker than a secret that is not exposed. I taste the sweetness of the past, except, is it real? Will I fail again to see the reality? I taste the bitterness of the past. How surreal. Am I entering into insanity? Am I naive for taking you to the heights I do? Without closing my eyes, I dream about you. I dream of greenery, reaching the stars. I dream of it coming true. No more broken memories. No more scars. But the lessons I thought I learned have become like the full moon that comes out once or twice and disappears. By the end of the night, the mind is like crossed pathways giving way to every thought, yet it collides together like never-ending congestion. There are no empty spaces in between or ends to the road, just continuous rocky hills that never seem to end. And here I am, standing in the waterless desert, right in the middle, without you.
Beautiful, beautiful.
Thank you.
Excellent.
Yeah, so that's the first one, and then I'm gonna do 3. So I'm gonna read the one that's the closing poem of the book, and then I'll end with a spiritual one called Timeless. The sun is shining, the summer wind is blowing. I don't call it to myself, but I travel towards its way. Its path is sweet, like something I always try to catch, like loyalty against deceit. I tried to fight along the way, it never said no entry or that I was ever barred, and along the centuries the same calling lit a spark. But only those who continue to lit would find its everlasting sweetness. If only I'd ever sat down and enjoyed the true happiness. The oxygen from the trees travels through my lungs, the beautiful sounds of the birds travels through my ears, a language I want to speak so I can taste their serenity too. Now along the journey, along the paths that are now open, along the dreams that are no longer broken, along the words that have finally spoken, and along the seeds that are no longer dying. The happiness travels inside me, and I finally say yes.
Brilliant. That's
So,
absolutely fantastic. Yeah.
Very nice, really, and it's quite very moving poems. Yeah, and anyone can easily understand that this is contemporary poems. The words you have chosen, and especially it's a great quest for peace and happiness. Greatly impressed. Thank you, Tahira.
Thank you. So I can just do the last one, which is called Timeless, and that's from my spiritual set. Light doesn't fade. It only hides under shades of darkness, under layers of many unanswered questions before the sunrise. Questions of the birds and their callings, questions of humans like endless beginnings. They only ever pause and move when the eyes are closed at night. Light doesn't stop. It's just held at the flash of red. Amber is the only way forward, and its wavering existence is never truly recognized. Traveling to a place the eye can never see here, where we find ourselves now. The secrets of drawn curtains forget to cover the holes, made by lies, and wondering where the whys of the child who never played came from. The words of the heart are heated under shining stars that we look up to, but never cool the warmth that turns into damp, and those who find out don't even turn on the lamp. They prefer the blackout curtains, the neglected child, and the words set on fire. But you're timeless, like light. Thank you, everyone.
Splendid.
Beautiful, beautiful, Tahira. Beautiful.
Many thanks, Tahira, for your beautiful contribution.
Thank you.
The last one is, like you rightly said, the last one will be liked by all of us. Everything you did, it was fantastic, but last one was very meaningful, spiritually connecting, spiritually meaningful too. Many thanks.
Big salute to you, Tahira. Big salute to you.
Thank you very much. Very kind.
Let us move on to Naomi now. Hi, Naomi. Great.
Hi.
Right, okay. What can I hear from you now?
Okay, now we are doing a sing that come from the works in the field, and was discovered from an Alan Lomax, an American researcher, whose name was Alan Lomax.
Yeah. And that was discovered by him.
Yes, because he came in Italy in 1950.
Yeah.
And went field by field, interviewing people, and let them sing, and così dice registrare, and recording them. So we have some we have his research. This song is called La Carrozza, the coach.
La Carrozza.
Yes.
La carrozza già arrivata, colonna si è fermata. Azzate mamma, azzate, cada giorno una viola. Azzate mamma, azzate, cada giorno una viola. Se viola l'era stata, era stata casa sua. c'era stata rigettata. Oh, la vera mamma sua. E dimmelo Arturo, dimmelo se l'ha toccata, solo una pizzicata sulla pianta della mano, solo una pizzicata sulla pianta della mano. Non sono stato io lo puerto ed è solo l'animale che hanno un bacio d'amore mi l'era dare che hanno un bacio d'amore mi l'era dare Tappagava tutta l'albero, l'hanno visitata, manco tempo con la guardo, si era già mezza spugliata, manco tempo con la guardo, si era già mezza spugliata. Tappagava tutta l'alberi quando l'hanno visitata, manco tempo con la guardo, mezzo l'erba si era stesa, manco tempo con la guardo, mezzo l'erba si era stesa. La notte è arrivata alla colonna si è fermata. Alzate mamma, alzate.
How beautiful is this? How beautiful is this?
Thank
Ladies
you.
and gentlemen who are watching, as you know, Saudha Radharaman Society always want to explore the lost music of the world, the forgotten music of the world, the music of working class people in the world. So this is a presentation of lost music, but such a vivid music that the world needs to pay its attention to. This is the music which is forgotten. This is the music of working class people, which is perhaps forgotten, but the world, musical world needs to pay enough attention to this. So beautiful, so dynamic, so moving. Many thanks, Naomi, for doing such a beautiful presentation, and many thanks to your partner. And such a wonderful musical family. Like Shumana was saying, many thanks, many thanks. We would like to listen a bit.
Can I say
a few words as well?
For a slow song?
Okay, I will talk a bit slow. Okay, that's fine. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Facciamo anche strofa della tarantella del Gargano. Yeah.
You know, it was absolutely brilliant. I have really enjoyed. Was the scale B minor, right? You sang it in B minor. The scale was B minor.
The Italian
right?
Scale
B.
Scale was B.
No, the chord. I mean the chord you have taken.
Yeah.
The
guitar
chord. Guitar chord. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, it was in B minor scale. Yeah. So, I mean, how did you synchronize, like the harmony? You have done the harmony.
The harmony.
You know?
Yes, the two voices. Okay.
Yeah. Very
the
nice.
First and the third. It was singing
first and the third.
First and the third. Yes. There are one missing. This song. Every song. Salento songs are made with 3 voices. The first,
Okay.
the third,
Third and fifth.
Fifth. Yes.
Yeah, very nice, very nice. Really enjoyed the
Thank you.
synchronization, the harmony. Yeah, very nice.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you,
So-
Naomi. I will come back to you for next performance, and I'd like to talk to you and
Okay.
your partner as well in relation to your music. But let us
Okay.
let us see what audiences are saying. Mitul, is it possible to let us know what audiences are
Sure.
finding it?
There are a couple of feedbacks about Shankhomitra-di's Lalon song. Muhammad Shahid Ali said, wow. Shoikot Kumar Mandal said, Lalon is a philosophy, a view to look at life in a divine way. Fabulous performance by Shankhomitra-di. Then feedback for Noemi's song, Sharnali Mukta Roy, she said, wow, what a beautiful cultural family. Then Jasmine Chaudhary, truly a global platform that connects us with our soul and humanity.
Many thanks,
all for
Jasmine.
now.
We're
Thank you.
missing you. Okay. Yeah. Go on. Go on, Mitul.
That's all I have for now.
Many thanks. Many thanks. Those who are watching, I'm requesting if you kindly share, perhaps, and if you find it interesting, it will be interesting for others as well. So thank you, thank you. Let us. We have a very. I mean, one of the things that couldn't be implemented today. I was trying to connect Lily, a Persian dancer, but for some reasons, a wonderful Persian dancer, she's still trying to be connected because of her internet or something. Is still could not be connected. Let's see whether she can connect sometime later on. I would like to request Shumona now. Is it possible to sing something? You see that, I mean, all ancient music are being performed.
Yeah.
Why this is being performed? Would you feel to contribute something with your?
You're bringing me back, to my singing mood. I was really dancing with Noemi's, songs.
with this Nomis song, yes.
Really, really, I felt like going out and with the beautiful sunshine outside, dance with their song. Really fantastic, fantastic. So I have to come back, bring myself to the singing mode now. Okay. So as Shankhomitra sang so beautifully Baul song, so I don't want to go out of this Baul and Bhatiyali flavor.
Bah.
So I want to perform a Nozrul Giti of Bhatiyali Onge Ekti Nozrul Giti Gaibo. Is that okay? With all your permission. Can you all go to mute mode, please?
Yeah.
তোমারে চলে রইলাম ভেসে জনময় অবধি আমি জনময় অবধি আমার গহীনে জলের নদী আমার গহীনে জলের নদী তোমারে চলে রইলাম ভেসে তোমার বানে ভেসে গেল আমার বাঁধা ঘর পারে বসে রইলাম রে ভাই ভাসালে সে তোমার বানে ভেসে গেল আমার বাঁধা ঘর চরে এসে বসলাম রে ভাই ভাসালে সে এখন সব হারিয়ে তোমার চলে এখন সব হারিয়ে তোমার চলে আমি ভাসি নির্মোহে আমি ভাসি নির্মোহে আমার গহীন চলে নদী আমার গহীন চলে নদী আমার ঘর ভাঙিলে ঘর পাবো ভাই ভাঙলে কেন হারালে আর পাওয়া না যায় মনের মতো আমার ঘর ভাঙিলে ঘর পাবো ভাই ভাঙলে কেন হারালে আর পাওয়া না যায় মনের মতো জোয়ারে মন হেরে নয়ার এখন জোয়ারে মন হেরে নয়ার খুশি ভাটিতে হারায় যদি ভাটিতে হারায় যদি আমার গহীন চলে নদী আমার গহীন চলে নদী তোমার চলে রইলাম ভেসে জনময় গতি আমি জনময় গতি আমার গহীন চলে নদী আমার গহীন চলে নদী Thank you very much.
Beautiful singing, Shumanadeep. One thing I really love, I enjoy a lot the way you sing. And I can see it, yeah, truly. I mean, I can't really, my words sometimes fail me.
Probably
describe.
Sarwar Bhai has already written a poetry during this time, while listening to the song. Yeah, carry on, Sarwar Bhai. That's very nice, very kind of you.
We missed you on, yesterday's session. Really, we missed you.
I am really sorry. I also miss a lot. I had some commitments due to I couldn't make it. But thank you so much.
Thank you.
Beautiful singing, Shumanadeep.
Thank you. Thank you.
Many thanks. Mitul, can you kindly read from audience's feedback if audiences said anything meaningful, anything noticeable?
I think everyone is spellbound, so they are more into watching rather than making comments. So,
Fantastic.
they said beautiful, Jasmine Chaudhary breathtaking, and that's all I have for now.
Many thanks. Many thanks for watching this
So one thing to say, Shumana, I was just remembering Dhiren Boshu.
Okay.
Dhiren Boshu used to sing this song a lot, and I used to listen from his voice. Absolutely amazing, brilliant. Well done,
Thank
Shumana.
you. Thank you. Thank you. I think Shanghamitra has influenced me quite a lot. I was just spellbound the way she sang, and after that, I couldn't go out of this Baul and Bhatiyali flavor. So I added some extra soul because of your singing, Shanghamitra.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Before I move on to the next performance by Shanghamitra, can I ask Naomi, how do you find this Baul music? Because this music also has a long tradition. This music, like you said, old music, traditional music that you were singing, ancient music. The music has been sung now or by Shanghamitra. This came from a very long, illustrious, ancient heritage of Bengal. How do you find this?
There are many researchers that have studied in the 20th century this kind of music. They went field by field as Alan Lomax did. There are many bands. There are.
I'm asking about the music that Shumana just sang, and Shanghamitra just sang before. Bengali Baul music. Do you find it melodious? Do you find it quite close to what you were singing? You know, have you listened to this song that was sung by other singers?
Yes, very beautiful. And I want to ask Sumana, what instrument were you playing?
I was playing harmonium.
Okay.
It's very similar to piano. Very similar to piano, but we played with our right hand, one hand, and one hand we bellow. So it's not, we don't use both the hands to play. So it's very similar.
Okay, very beautiful.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Very good.
Shanghamitra, I would like to come back to you. Can you please tell us, like I asked you before, whether your background of painting is helping the way you sing? Is there any resemblance? And do you find it one is helping others, one is being exchanged with others? Can you hear me? No, sorry, you are on mute, Shanghamitra. You are on mute. We can't hear you.
Oh my God, you can't hear me?
Now we do. Yes.
Okay. Sometimes oftentimes my paintings are influenced by the music, the song, and mostly the philosophy behind the songs. Yes.
So, what are the theme of your painting, as usually in general?
It's connected to nature most of the time. I have a painting at the back, and it's called Rhapsody. So it's the relationship of human being with nature and the psychological aspect of human being connecting to nature, and the issues going around. Yes, and the happenings around.
Thank you. So what can you hear next, Shanghamitra?
I've written a few songs, so maybe a part of it I can sing. And I might combine two songs because one is about the caste, not the caste really, the color caste, and this difference of different castes and religions. So Baul actually connects all, and Baul actually celebrates humanity. It is if you call it a religion, it's a religion of humanity. So the Lalu and Peer all have actually tried to say this, that we must celebrate humanity and মানুষের ধর্ম and মানুষ ভজ এই কথাই বলেছেন এইভাবে আর এই যে অসুখ চলেছে এটাকে কিভাবে দেহের মধ্যে আমরা how we can control it within our body and how we can like stay home they're saying all the time these days. So how we can control our mind and stay home. That is the purpose. So I could not explain, but maybe the words of the song will explain it.
এটা তো লালন সাঁইজির পদ, তাই তো?
না, এটা আমার লেখা
না, আপনার লেখা? আচ্ছা আচ্ছা, আমি সেটা শুনতে পাইনি। আচ্ছা আচ্ছা, বুঝতে পেরেছি। বাহ, খুব ভালো লাগছে, শুনি।
জানি না কি হয়েছে, কিন্তু I try to sing.
আচ্ছা,
দেখছেন কি তারপরে মিশ্র ভৈরবীতে এবং রূপক তালে।
আচ্ছা,
একটু আমি সঙ্গটা করি।
dar khulo na দেহেছে বয় রঙের নদী সে কি জানে জাত জেগে সাত দুয়ারে হাওয়া ফেরে চিন্তা রোগের dar khulo na dehe je boy ronger nodi she ki jane jat jege lalon kubire katha भेद भुलालो मनुष्य जाते लालन कुबीरेर कथाते भेद भुलालो मनुष्य जाते আমার খেপে বলে মানুষ ভাজ মানুষের করজে যে বয় রঙের নদী সে কি জানে জাত ভিন্ন রঙের বিরাজে যেত জানায় বাউল পীরকে যে বয় রঙের নদী সে কি জানে জাত দেহে যে বয় রঙের নদী সে কি জানে জাত
Bah, 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 bah. What a beautiful.
Sadhu, sadhu. Wow.
All speechless. We are all speechless.
What a beautiful composition, Shankamitra Di. Fantastic. Great. Great. Indeed. Ladies and gentlemen, before I move on to the next performance, is it possible for Mithul to read audience's feedback, and perhaps if you can read some verses of
Yes,
poetry?
sure. In keeping with the spirit of the song, I would like to read from Hafiz. It is translated by Daniel Ladinsky. I have learned so much from God that I can no longer call myself a Christian, a Hindu, a Muslim, a Buddhist, a Jew. The truth has shared so much of itself with me that I can no longer call myself a man, a woman, an angel, and even a pure soul. Love has befriended Hafiz so completely, it has turned to ash and freed me of every concept and image my mind has ever known. Thank you.
What a compliment. I mean, what a wonderful interpretation of this music through Hafiz. How
Yeah.
coincidentally
I'm
matched
glad that you
each
requested
other.
me to read because as I was listening to Shankamitadi's song, I was thinking about this poem actually.
Thank you for this compliment and your composition.
I will go back to audience feedback quickly. Ahmed Roni said, Bah Oshadharan, Aktara is a great instrument, especially for Baul and Bengali folk songs.
Thank you, Ahmed Rani, for supporting Radharaman's activities, our activities. Many thanks. Please watch, please share, please let others know.
Then Shoykot Kumar Mondol, Darun, fantastic. Lisa Chatterjee, Aktara, just one string and make a beautiful musical sound. Excellent. Then we have Shamim Shahan and Shujit Chaudhary watching with us.
Many thanks, Shujit Chaudhary, one of the architects, one of the founders of Radharaman Society. Many thanks for watching. Please share, please let others have the, let others be the part of this musical musharada, musical and poetry musharada. I personally would like to request Sri Sanjay De, if you kindly sing a Baul song, if you're still there.
Okay. Can you hear me?
Yeah, sure.
Now, this is not as good as like Shangumitra Di's Aktara. This is just a small one, just a replica. So, would you like to go for Baul
song,
or
perhaps, yeah.
Baul?
Baul, perhaps, yeah, Baul, perhaps.
তোমার দয়া তোমার দয়া বিহীনে তোমায় সাধব কি মতে গুরু সাধব কি মতে নাও না সুপথে গুরু দোহাই তোমার মনকে আমার নাও না সুপথে ও গুরু দোহাই তোমার মনকে আমার নাও না সুপথে তোমার দয়া বিনে তোমায় সাধব কি মতে গুরু সাধব কি মতে নাও না সুপথে গুরু দোহাই তোমার মনকে আমার নাও না সুপথে যন্তরেতে যন্ত্রী যেমন যে মত বাজায় বাজেতে মন যন্তরেতে যন্ত্রী যেমন যে মত বাজায় বাজেতে মন তেমনি যন্ত্র আমারই মন তেমনি যন্ত্র আমারই মন বল তোমার হাতে গুরু বল তোমার হাতে নাও না সুপথে গুরু দোহাই তোমার মনকে আমার নাও না সুপথে তোমার দয়া বিনে তোমায় সাধব কি মতে গুরু সাধব কি মতে নাও না সুপথে গুরু দোহাই তোমার মনকে আমার নাও না সুপথে
Wonderful.
Fantastic.
Thank you.
Great. What a beautiful addition. Naomi, I'm coming back to you. So
Yeah.
what is next? What is next from you?
Okay, I would like to do a slowly song, but I changed idea. I prefer to do another one, Pizzica in minor.
Okay.
The name is Pizzica di San Vito.
Okay.
So I want to show you the name of our band.
Okay.
Me and Viaggio. We are fior di velluto. So if you want to share and like our.
Sure. We'll do. Many thanks. Our audience already watched this, so perhaps they can. Okay. Good.
So next Pizzica.
Non c'era da venire e sono venuto e sulli spirito m'hanno chiamata a quelli che lo vedo di venire lo vedo di chiamarmi dalla mano e se ne va. Lo vedo di lo vedo l'incana mi dà la mano e se ne va.
Splendid. It was wonderful.
Wonderful,
Naomi,
wonderful.
Naomi, can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah. Can I ask you to do the as you started the song? Can you do it once more? Just the starting part.
Oh.
Just a little bit start, huh? Yes. Now, what I want.
Non c'era da venire, è venuto. Sugli sospiri sugli sospiri, sugli sospiri
So now, now just.
Moloveco di venire, moloveco di incanami dalla mano e se ne va. A quelli che moloveco di venire, moloveco di incanami dalla mano e se ne va.
Okay, so what I
Thank
mean
you.
to say, you know, the scale, it is C minor scale, and you know the rhythm as you have started. In Indian music, I'm just reminding one.
Yes,
किसी
it
के
reminds
मुस्कुर
me. I was thinking the same things when you were
किसी के
playing.
मुस्कुराहटों पे हो निसार, किसी का दर्द मिल सके तो ले उधार, किसी के वास्ते हो तेरे दिल में प्यार, जीना इसी का नाम है. So that's reminded me about this one, you know.
Exactly. Maybe the music director has listened to this song. You never know.
It was, sorry, Kasar bhai, I didn't take you. I didn't ask you about this one. Yeah, this is.
No. That was such a beautiful fusion. Beautiful fusion. We can
Yeah.
perhaps do together.
And the composer was Shankar Jayakishan, wonderful composer. So the rhythm, the style, you know, किसी के मुस्कुराहटों पे हो निसार, किसी का दर्द मिल सके तो ले उधार, किसी के वास्ते हो तेरे दिल में प्यार, जीना इसी का नाम है.
One music
One word.
for union for people in the world.
Yeah.
Una mattina mi sono svegliato. Oh, bella ciao, bella ciao, bella
Oh,
ciao.
my favorite one.
Una mattina mi
Wow.
sono svegliato.
Wonderful.
E ho trovato l'invaso.
Wow.
Partigiano, portami via. Oh, bella ciao, bella ciao, bella ciao, 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 partigiano, portami via.
Wonderful.
Che mi sento di morire.
Yeah, that's a very
Wonderful,
popular Italian song.
wonderful.
How beautiful.
That's almost one of the most popular Italian songs, as I
Exactly.
could remember. Yeah, wonderful. So, Kasar bhai, it has just come out from like
Instantly,
listening to-
exactly.
Yeah, it's just instantly. It is just coming up.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thanks a lot. No.
Did you know the last song? Did you know it?
Yeah, I have heard about this, and I'm just trying to find the lyrics because I want to pick it up because it's a lovely song. I really love this
Okay.
song a
We
lot.
will give you the words.
Oh,
This is
really?
the
And
symbol of the freedom. This is an ancient Italian song, but
yeah,
it became the symbol of freedom.
yeah, the joyfulness, the rhythm, everything is very enthusiastic. This song, especially, I have listened to this song many times. Yeah, we can
It's
do this
famous.
one. Yeah,
It's famous in all Europe for
yeah.
symbol
Yeah.
of freedom.
The
Yes,
world,
okay.
the world.
Yeah. And yeah, I would like to contact you to know more kind of this kind of songs so that it
Yeah.
could, yeah, I just want
Okay.
to know.
There is
this kind of song.
there is an ancient song.
Yeah.
The name is Questa mattina mi sono alzato. It is we can sing it. And O Bella Ciao came from this ancient song.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh.
Just one verse. Una strofa? Stamattina, solo voce, just voices.
Questa mattina mi sono alzato. Questa mattina mi sono alzato, una mezz'oretta davanti al sole. Questa mattina mi sono alzato, una mezz'oretta davanti al sole.
That's wonderful how you
How
Gracias.
beautiful. How beautiful.
Gracias.
No, that is
Absolutely. Wonderful.
Mm.
Put it like on our Facebook page. Yes.
Okay.
It
Okay.
means
So you
velvet
three have
flower.
done the harmony, right? First, third, and fifth. So that's what
Yes.
you three have done, right?
Yes,
I-
yes.
I was listening to your daughter as well. She was doing the harmony as well. She has joined you. All right. Brilliant. Very nice.
Fantastic.
Mm.
Thank you. Thank you. Let us see what our audiences are saying, and then we will move on to Shankomitra's singing and exploring a bit about her. Mithul, is it possible
Yes.
to? Yeah.
Ahmed Roni, music has no boundaries, though don't understand the language, but enjoying every bit of it.
Thank you, Naomi. That is a beautiful comment from Ahmed Rani, a friend of us. Yeah. Okay.
Sri Jyotilal Goswami, I'm enjoying after a long time.
Many thanks, Jyotilal. Many thanks to know that you were watching.
Mohammad Faizul, Islam Faiznur, enjoying a lot. Best wishes for everyone. Lisa Chatterjee, Kya Baat. And then Soyod Enam is watching with us.
Sayyid Anam is is almost like a mentor for us, a very progressive politician, a very progressive human being. Many thanks, Anambai, for watching, and then a firm supporter of our activities. And then he's a true lover of these kind of musics, world music, especially and Indian classical music. Many thanks, Anambai. Let's move on to Shankomitradi. So, Shankomitradi, how well, obviously, you are so devoted to Baul music. And Baul music, is more about philosophy. It is a music, but through this music, this is a manifestation of such a unique philosophy. And this philosophy is to search yourself. This philosophy encourages humanity in a wider sense, and it says religion should be humanity instead of narrow domestic partition or division. And especially this music has been enriched by so many ancient philosophy, Charvak in some extent, Vaishnavism in many extent, and then in some extent Buddhist Shahodjan, Pangian Sufism, but it became a completely unique genre, a unique branch of philosophy. How would you feel when you sing music? Perhaps you are a painter, so your journey into this Baul music would be perhaps different than others. You paint things, so you are quite focused on tangible things in terms of instead of intangible, obscure things that Baul music perhaps aims to achieve through its music, through its devotion, through its sadhana. So how do you find Baul music as a devotee to Baul music?
Actually, I used to paint separately and be into music separately. And then gradually I found that my inner journey could be manifested somewhere there on the canvas. So like in painting, it's not that what you see in reality is not what painting is. It is what you perceive within is the painting. Manifestation of what you perceive within is painting. Otherwise, it would be a photography. And photography again is a new medium which is flourishing gradually, and it has found a great wider audience now, very wide audience now. But photography is to a framer, to a photographer, it is a different world altogether. But what we thought about photography is just the exact replica of what we are seeing in the outer world. But now they frame it, they compose it, and gradually it has found a different dimension altogether. But for painting, it is what you perceive within. It's not the exact replica. No, it's not the calendar thing. So that is how I can connect my music to art now. Yes. And they're going on parallelly with each other. If not always, but mostly, most of the time. Hello? I cannot hear you, Kaisiji.
Thank you. Thank you.
Hello.
Oh, sorry, I was on mute. I was on mute. So the verses of Baul music, which is equally important as singing. Does it intrigue you? Would you get immersed? I mean, definitely you get immersed when you sing. You get immersed into the verses, perhaps. But all those verses, would you believe in those? Would you believe? I mean, mostly perhaps the verses that talk about humanity. That is okay. But in this modern time, would you find some of the verses that can be conflicting to how we live? Because it talks about, I mean, a life that has to be separated from this, and then it talks about the silence. It promotes a dialogue between yourself. In modern time, we don't have enough opportunity to have that dialogue. So how would you explain? Because you are a modern human being as well. And then you sing those verses that sometimes goes against the values of modernity. So how would you balance this?
Yeah, if I talk in terms of Baul sadhana, then it is the equilibrium that is set. And that is how we connect to the outer, I mean, the noises, I must say, in a different, on a different note, the noise outside, the loudness. So the Baul actually does it. Like we have these three rivers within our body, and that is how we connect. And the three rivers talk about the negativity, the positivity, and the equilibrium or the balancing factor. That is how Baul actually connects to this outer world and goes. So that is how we can connect to the modern world as well. And it is very contemporary in that sense. And if you talk about Lalun, his verses are very contemporary. We find interpretation with this modern world. Yes, most of the time.
So, Shankamitra, we are moving towards the end. If you perhaps talk something about your journey of Baul music, and perhaps in the end, if you sing something from Lalan or anything that you like. Lalan is everyone's favorite because it talks about wider humanity, and I mean it promotes love from very wider point of view. So that's why perhaps Lalan is so important, especially at this time. So perhaps you can sing, if it is possible, from Lalan, any renditions from Lalan and your own journey into Baul and folk music.
Then firstly, let me tell a few words. If you are asking me about Baul journey, yes. Actually, I'm following the philosophy. I'm studying. Studying means I'm going into a thought process, which actually talks about the philosophy. And my journey, my traveling connects me to the people, to the philosophy, to the gurus. and the songs, the verses, and verses of different composers, not only Lalan. And yes, like Hauri Gushai, Nilakantho, and Dibdika, and many others. And also Shatan Bairagi, he composes many songs. So, and the other gurus. So then, yeah, I'll sing a very popular song by Lalan, Bari Kache Ashinagar. That's my favorite too, so I sing it.
Yeah. So, ladies and gentlemen, those who are from non-Bengali background, this song is being sung by Shankho Mitradi, is her last song. She joined from Shantiniketon in India. And then we'll listen the last song from Naomi as well. So this is a remarkable song by Lalan, a post-medieval Bengali minstrel, a mystic minstrel, actually, a mystic philosophy, protagonist of, a pioneer of Bengali mystic philosophy. So this song is so a beautiful song, and it says, I have never ever seen him in all my days. Like I told you before, that this music, this Baul music is all about searching yourself. I have never ever seen him in all my days. There is a mystical village near my home where a certain neighbor lives. Beyond deep waters lies this neighbor's dwelling. There are no banks, no boats for the crossing. Tell me then, how am I supposed to go there? What can I tell you about this neighbor? He has nobody. He has no body, hands or feet. One moment he swears through the air, the next he skims the water. If this neighbor even touched me once, I would be able to shake off my mortal fears. Yet he and Lalan live in the same place. Still there is a gap of 1,000 miles. So that's what it means. Shankho Mitradi's singing. Let's focus on Shankho Mitradi's singing.
Thank you, Kasiji, for explaining the philosophy behind journey. বাড়ির কাছে আর শ্রীনগর সেথা পড়ে সে বসত আমি একদিন না দেখিলাম তারে বাড়ির কাছে আর শ্রীনগর সেথা পড়ে সে বসত করে আমি একদিন না দেখিলাম তারে বাড়ির কাছে আর শ্রীনগর
গেরাম বেড়ে অগাধ পানি নাই কিনারা নাই তরুণী পারে মনে বাঞ্ছা করি দেখবো তারে মনে বাঞ্ছা করি দেখবো তারে কেমনে সে গায় যাই রে আমি কেমনে সে গায় যাই রে আমি একদিনও না দেখিলাম তারে বাড়ির কাছে আর কি বলবো আর পড়শির কথা খোদার হস্ত পদ স্কন্দ মাথা নাই রে বসে খানেক ভাসে শূন্যের খানেক ভাসে শূন্যের অনেক থাকে রে সেখানেক থাকে রে আমি একদিন না দেখিলাম তারে বাড়ির কাছে আর পড়শি যদি আমায় ছুত জমজাত না যেত দূরের পারে পড়শি যদি আমায় ছুত জমজাত না যেত দূরের পারে সে আর লালনা খানে না সে আর লালনা খানে না লক্ষ যোজন ভাগ রে তবু লক্ষ যোজন ভাগ রে আমি একদিনও না দেখিলাম তারে বাড়ির কাছে আর সেটা পড়শি বসত করে পড়শি বসত করে আমি একদিনও না দেখিলাম তারে বাড়ির কাছে আর
অসংখ্য অসংখ্য ধন্যবাদ শঙ্খমিত্রাদি, কি সুন্দর, what a beautiful singing, how beautifully you led us get into that soulful world, that surrealistic world of music, surrealistic world of devotion, surrealistic world of self-identification. Many thanks, Shankumitradi. You joined from Shantiniketon, where Shantiniketon of Rabindranath Tagore, the great establishment built up by Tagore, and you were preaching this great music, Baul music. We acknowledge your devotion to Baul music, and also as a painter, that is very important that you enriched your music from the journey of painting as well. So many thanks. Let us have some feedback from audiences, and then I will try to listen from Sarwar Bhai, and then we will end up with Naomi's music. So Naomi, please prepare and let us have some feedback from audiences now.
And Kaisarji, I would love to say it is the grace of the Guru everywhere, not me.
Thank you. How humble, how modest you are. Perhaps the music you do made you that humble and that modest.
Yes, Shaurajyoti Basu, bah, what soul. I feel that we all live in that Ashinagar and we are seeking the eternal being. Her singing,
Many thanks, Shourada. Yes,
her
please
singing
finish.
just reminds us about our vulnerability, really transported to my roots. Bravo, Kaisar Bhai, to find such gems. Amar Pranam.
Many thanks, Shourada, for watching. Shourada is a wonderful friend of us and a mystic person, a man who believes in mysticism, who believes in spirituality, who believes in great music. Many thanks, Shourada, for watching.
Then Kazi Rahman enjoying nice translation of Lalon's song. Manna Roy, fantastic program. That's all.
Many thanks, many thanks. Sarbai.
Well, first of all, Kaisar Bhai, I couldn't agree more really with you. How beautiful singing, Shangamitra ji. Especially it's a wholehearted presentation, I would say. I was just greatly enjoying the way you are delivering the music. It's a great piece really, and of course, like many others, this particular song is loved by millions, I think. And we have the quest, and we have a huge thirst of finding the person, finding the right one. What we are looking for, as you said in these lyrics, that we live together, but we are still, there's a difference between two, a thousand smiles. Thank you so much. It's a great pleasure meeting you today. And Shumanadi, of course, no need to describe anything. She's always beautiful, and she's always a great person of presenting her beautiful music. And Noemi, thank you so much for your music. I would like to read from Rabindranath Tagore, a very small poem, but it is quite relevant. It's from Gitanjali. Where the mind is without fear and the head is held high, where knowledge is free, where the world has not been broken up into fragments by narrow domestic walls, where a verse comes out from the depth of truth, where tireless striving stretches its arms towards perfection, where the clear stream of reason has not lost its way into the clear, dreary desert sands of dead habit, where the mind is led forward by thee into every widening thought and action, into that heaven of freedom. My Father, let my country awake. Thank you. Thank you so much, everyone, for having me. And I wish you all the best, and please stay safe. Thank you.
Many thanks. Naomi, right, okay. A whole family of musicians. Naomi, what is next now? A beautiful music. First of all, many thanks for this beautiful music. the music that is lost, the music that is, the world has lost this peaceful music, the music that is forgotten, and the music is almost a working class people, which is ancient, even some pre-medieval music. You brought into world's attention, you brought into attention of global audiences through this event and the event that you do. Many thanks for doing this. Look forward to having you sometime in England. Many thanks for doing this, and let us listen to your last contribution, the last one. What will you be singing now?
We are singing a stornello, uno stornello salentino with a mandola. That is an Italian instrument. It's the mother of mandolino.
Oh, good. Thanks to your family, and the whole family is such a, musical family.
Prima, you wake up and you want to sing too. Yeah. Okay. Perfect. No.
Bella se vuoi venire, io te ne porto allo paese mio, tanto lontano, tanto lontano, tanto lontano, allo paese mio, tanto lontano.
Dai, quante vede fare, muovo uscito, massivamente quando è innamorato.
Innamorato, massivamente quando è innamorato.
Beautiful singing, Noemi family. Truly mesmerizing. Thank you.
Thank you, Is Biagio Mele.
Thank you, thank you.
So many thanks to all of you, to
Thanks
the
to
whole
you
family,
and this beautiful opportunity. Thank you.
and spreading this ancient music. So thanks for spreading this, propagating this ancient music, which is very important. The world is forgetting and losing this treasure, and then you are just reviving this wonderful treasure of world music. Many thanks again, Naomi, for joining. Let us listen the last words from Shumona.
I'm just speechless. After Shangumitra, these such a beautiful, soulful singing. Then this musical family. I think, Noemi, your little one will start singing very soon and join the band. Not long.
Many thanks.
Absolutely, privileged to be part of this session today. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you.
Many thanks, Shumona, for singing as well and for this beautiful contribution. Let's listen the last words from Mitul.
Tonight's session is no less than any medicine that has very strong healing power, and I will be leaving this show with a lot of positivity and hope for a brighter and better tomorrow. And thank you everyone for your tireless efforts and endeavors to make this show a great one. Surely another feather added to Saudha's crown. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Many thanks to all panel members. Many thanks to all contributors, all performers. Shankamitra ji. Many thanks, Shumona, Sarwar Bhai, Mitul, Naomi, and Sanjay Dev. Many thanks for being the part of it. Tomorrow we will feature one of the finest sitarists,
They don't even know that.
Shahana Banerjee ji, and that will be the part of this concert series on tomorrow at 5 p.m. So please follow us, and then some of the world-class musicians are being featured as part of this concert series. So please stay tuned and stay at home. Please stay safe. We would like to see you all face to face again after this lockdown. So many thanks, and see you soon again.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Stay well. Take care of yourself.
Thank you.
Bye.